Hey everyone, Dr. FJ, Rhino University, bringing in your sixth episode. I can count, I promise. The sixth episode. We're going to get into personal productivity strategy number 2. And again, these simple, little, fundamental implementations, if you do them, they're not going to work if you don't do them. And lots of times that people, they think they're too simple. It's amazing the difference you can make. And this one was massive for me, and it really revealed a lot, okay? And the reason it's so big, before I get into it, is awareness. Okay? This will help you first get aware of what you're doing, your actions on a day-to-day basis. If you're not aware of them, you can't change them. So the first thing you got to know is there's a problem or there's an issue. You feel really busy and you want to know, how can I get less busy? All right? And how effective are you getting a lot done in that business? Usually not. Now 9 years in the practice, my own practice, and the first probably 5 or 6, felt so busy, working so many hours, doing well. But now I look at what we do, and and it's just amazing how I'm working so much less, doing so much less, and our office is so much more successful, so much more productive. Things are getting done so much faster. We get more projects happening more effectively than I could have done, we're doing now in a month what it used to take us 6 months to a year to get done. And this is one of the keys to that. So what this is called an action analysis. An action analysis. As Dr. Fred has said for many, many years, action is the active ingredient that transforms your dreams to reality. Your actions tell your life story. It's what you're actually doing that matters. Okay? What you're doing is everything, but are you aware of it? So what you're going to do, and they have a term in the military called a debrief. So you carefully evaluate a task after it's completed, or a duty after it's completed. So I want you to look at your last week, or wait to the end of the week and set aside an hour and write out all your actions. All your actions, all your activities, all your duties, everything you did that week, and then how many times did you do it? Really important. Everything you did, and how many times did you do it? And then you'll be amazed at how many kind of neurotic, if you're like me, habits you've developed. Something you're doing 12 times a day, you really only need to do once a day. Okay? And little things like that you don't need to do. Okay? So you're going to write out everything you want to do. And this was surprising for me. The first time I did it, I was getting the mail. Why am I still getting the mail every day? Okay? That's whatever. 5-10 minutes out, 5-10 minutes back. I got to open the mail. Whatever. That takes maybe... So a half hour of getting the mail and then an hour of opening the mail. It's an hour and a half every week that I can now spend on marketing. I can go exercise. I can read. I can train my team. I can spend it with my family. I can do things that are productive. So you want to boil down into the handful of activities that are your innate talents. Okay? Your innate talents. And that's what you want to spend 80, 90, 100% of your time in those areas, in your strengths. Okay, and the more you can get rid of these outside ancillary things that you don't have to do. No one needs a degree or any certification or any training to get the mail. Anyone can do it with the key. So why not give that key to one of my assistants and have them go get it? Okay? Then I was amazed at some of the neurotic habits. And this may just be me and my obsessive compulsive mind and kind of my hyperactivity. But I remember I checked email like 12 times one day and I checked Facebook like 11. And I just, social media had really become an addiction for me. So I got off of social media completely for like a year, maybe 2. I don't remember exactly how long, but it was a long time. Now you see me a lot posting, and then I check, and I make comments, and I respond to things, but that's all scheduled. Okay, I know when I'm going to do it, how long I'm going to do it for, and then I get off. And I don't waste any time. Then on Sunday, if I want to go and look at my friends and their kids, that's a whole different deal. But I'm doing that on a Wednesday, when I should be adjusting. Okay, so now I'm wasting time. Now I feel super busy and I'm not getting that much accomplished. And it's very frustrating. It's very self-defeating. And I beat myself up mentally for years because I felt like I should be accomplishing more. I felt so busy. I'm like, why is it taking so long to get that project done? And why am I so tired? I feel like we could do more, and yada, yada, yada. And this was part of the reasons, because I was wasting a lot of time in these other areas. So an action analysis is massive. And then I recommend doing it around once a year, unless you have multiple businesses and things are changing very quickly, or you're bringing a lot of people on and reinvesting in your company, or adding new value systems into your company, like adding a new technique or this or that or whatever, and your duties, your tasks, your activities each week are changing a lot. Then you might want to do it every 6 months or whatnot. But once a year, if everything's staying pretty much the same, there's not a whole lot of change and fluctuation. Okay, so do this. It'll make a huge difference for you. Put in the comments if you do it. Let me know if there was anything that really surprised you, or let me know what surprised you about doing this, or what was helpful. Just let me know. And we'll see you next time, guys. Keep charging. Remember, you and I, we're changing the chiropractic profession for the better.